went from. So we started reading this simply. Dated 09/10/1981. So it's a two-part. So the first part was read yesterday. The title of this Murli is Introverted Souls Are Able to Remain Constantly Free from Bondage and Yogyukt. So we'll read the second part. Second part, Baba is meeting the Delhi zone, meeting those from Delhi zone. Bapdada loves all the children very much because, according to the drama, Bapdada has especially selected all of you on the basis of your specialities and put you into the bouquet of this Brahmin family. Bapdada selected all of us on the basis of speciality, and we all are. Baba created a bouquet, and we are in this Brahmin family. You are a bouquet of living flowers. It's a lovely line. Bouquet of living flowers. That means Chaitanya Guldasta. Right? Each flower has its own speciality. Yeah, very much true. So we know that each flower has its own speciality because the size and the quality, everything is different, right? We take any flower, even the flowers that will be on one plant also will find difference. So Baba says each flower has its own speciality, form and color. Some flowers will have more fragrance than the others. The beauty and color of some flowers will make the bouquet more beautiful. Both of these are necessary. Fragrance, the beauty and fragrance of each flower will make the bouquet more beautiful. Both of these are necessary. If you were to make two bouquets, one of just roses and the other of roses with variety of other flowers, which one would be more beautiful? Baba is asking. So one with only rose and the other one with a rose and other flowers. So which one would be more beautiful? You also need variety, right? You also need variety. When it is different flowers, then it looks even better, right? However, the roses would be placed in the center and the various other flowers would be used as a decoration around the roses. Okay, so Baba is also teaching us how to create a bouquet. So Baba says, the roses will be in the center and all other um, flowers will be all around. So ask yourself, who are you? Each one of you know yourself. You know your position in Bhakta's unlimited bouquet because you are all part of the bouquet, right? So each one of you is, we must ask ourselves, where are we in Bhakta's unlimited bouquet? So Baba is creating this bouquet. This is certain. This is certain. This is why you have come here to Madhuban. What are the Pandavas of Pandav Bhavan in Delhi doing? Pandavas of Pandav Bhavan in Delhi doing? This question is asked in reference to the memorial of the Pandavas. What are the Pandavas doing? Pandav Bhavan is next to Madhuban. Panda Bhavan is next to Madhuban. So what service plans are the residents of Panda Bhavan making? Do such service that everyone's vision is drawn to Panda Bhavan. This is something new. Have you made such plans? Baba is asking the Panda Bhavan residents to create some new plan for service. So, so that should attract everyone to Panda Bhavan. This is for the Delhi Panda Bhavan, I suppose, because there are two Panda Bhavans, one in Madhuban and the other one is in Delhi. So I guess Baba is referring to that. This is something new, yeah. Have you made such plans? Out of all the places in the whole world, Panda Bhavan is a special Bhavan. You have a special VIP place, and because you have a VIP place, you also have to do VIP service. You have a special VIP place. Because you have a special VIP place, you also have to do special service. Delhi is the place of VIPs. Delhi is the place of VIPs. It is a VIP place, and so all of you who are doing service there are very good Mahavirs and VIPs. So what will you do now? Set your daily timetable. Look at Madhuban. They have a lot of work to do, and they have all around success in everything because they set this daily timetable. Okay, so Baba is asking us to create or set a timetable so that we can do more tasks. All right, so Baba says they have a lot of work, Madhuban Nivasis. We know they have a lot of seva to be done, and how they accomplish all the seva is by setting a timetable for them on daily basis. The work is increasing, but everything is achieved successfully because the timetable is set. Yes, Baba says the work is increasing. It is very much true. So even everybody who is working, Laukik and Alaukik also would know that the work is increasing. Laukik and the Laukik side also the work is increasing, and on the other side, the Laukik service is also parallelly increasing. They yeah, they just pay attention to this. Therefore, from morning till night, fix your daily program in your diary. Because you are responsible souls, not ordinary souls, because you are responsible souls. So Baba would like to see us creating an agenda for the day, a timetable, what needs to be done for the day. Okay, so we are very responsible souls, not ordinary souls. You are world benefactor souls. The more important someone is, the more his daily activities would be set beforehand. Very important, so that we know. Right, in the outside world is also the same. So important people have their own timetable set beforehand, right? And all their activities would be carried out based on the timetable. Accuracy is a sign of someone important. Accuracy is a sign of someone important. So they have to be accurate, right? So when somebody is important, so they have to meet what they say and what they commit to, right? So accuracy in what they do is very much important, especially for the important people. So the way to become accurate is to set your daily timetable. The way to become accurate is to set your daily timetable. One person can then do the work of 10. Okay, so when you have the timetable, you can do the work of 10 people. When you have set everything, you save time and energy. Okay, so when you have set everything, you save your time and energy. So because of this, instead of only doing one task, you are able to accomplish 10. Because of this, instead of only doing one task, you are able to accomplish 10, right? When you have the timetable set. Acha, you are completely contented souls, are you not? To be constantly with the Father means to be constantly content. Constantly, Baba said, you are contented souls. And to be with the Father means to be constantly content. You and the Father are constantly combined. You and the Father are constantly combined. And so this combined power is so great. Instead of only being able to do one thing, you can do 1,000 things because the Father with 1,000 arms is with you. So Baba would like us to be combined because that's the way to accomplish a task in a wholesale manner. So Baba is with 1,000 hands, right? So when such a powerful Almighty Authority being our companion, so we can accomplish so many tasks. So Baba says, uh, so instead of only being able to do one thing, you can do 1,000 things because the Father with 1,000 is with you. So we all are very special because Baba, who's with 1,000 hands, right, is with us. So we can imagine how a person with 2 arms can carry out certain task and how a person with 1,000 arms can carry out task. And second group, Baba is meeting the second group. All of you are easy yogis, are you not? To belong to the Father means to become an easy yogi, Sahaj yogi. So Baba is asking, all of you are easy yogis. To belong to the Father means to become an easy yogi. Because to be a child means to be fortunate. Because to be a child means to be fortunate. Bachcha banna mana bhagya. Who else does the Father have except you children? Oh, Baba is saying, who else does the Father have except you children? Even when you have a mother and the Father is the basis of your attainment. Even when you have a mother, the Father is the basis for your attainment. Okay, right. In terms of love, you remember your mother, but in terms of your attainment, you remember your father. Lovely line again. So Baba says, we have mother and father, right? So for attainments, we remember the father, whereas for the love, we remember the mother, right? Even in love, it is like that. So here also we have Shiv Baba and also Brahma Baba. In terms of love, you remember your mother, but in terms of attainments, you remember your father. So we don't get inheritance from Brahma Baba, but we get inheritance from Shiv Baba, father. Let it not be that you have to make effort to have yoga. You should not be making effort to have yoga, or that you see anyone but the one Father, none but one Father, even against your conscious wish. Therefore, to belong to this Father means to become an easy yogi, right? Therefore, to belong to this Father means to become an easy yogi. Acha. Om Shanti. So that's where the second part of the Murli ends. So we'll take a minute of silence and then we'll come back and share the points that touched our heart, the points at which we would like to practice for the day. Om Shanti. Let's sit in silence for a minute. Come back and share. Om Shanti. So I request Divine Family to unmute and share the point at which you like to practice for the day, your takeaways. Who would like to start?
Good morning, brother. Om Shanti. Baba is inspiring us to be like roses, spreading the fragrance of wisdom, of knowledge, even amongst other roses. And we have to appreciate the variety of flowers, the other flowers also present in the world. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Yes, right. So each one of us are, flowers, different flowers, right? So each flower is different from the other in terms of the size, in terms of color, in terms of fragrance. So Baba is creating that bouquet with the different flowers. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Anyone else? So what what kind of bouquet are we? Baba said we are not ordinary bouquet, so we are a different bouquet. What kind of bouquet Baba said? Anyone remember?
Om Shanti Bijitbai.
Om Shanti.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, see how Baba always likes only, he loves roses. That's why when he calls us Ruhe Gulab and all. And see the way he has compared. One bouquet is just roses. But Baba is saying, if there is variety, it would be more beautiful. So we need variety. Then he gives a picture of roses placed in the center and other flowers, variety flowers and all. So he's asking us to choose. Naturally, when Baba is given over here that, it's very clear Baba wants us to be the rose bouquet, not the variety bouquet. Because if you see in that paragraph, I was just saying Baba's calling for variety, but then Baba is saying um, the other variety is just used for decoration around the roses. So roses are the main, that's why Baba spoke about Ruhi Gulab. And I was thinking how that has got connection with what Baba started with in the Murli for as introversion and extroversion, where how did Baba connect that with the Delhi? Probably Baba wants to speak the Pandav Bhavan, which we know. It's so majestic to really call the center at Delhi, the first center where it was first started, as Pandav Bhavan, where he speaks about more about Pandav Bhavan. Probably I thought that was the link where he is given, because totally after introversion and extroversion, where he just touched upon the topic. Baba didn't even go in detail about, he just said, don't be extrovert, be an introvert. Directly he went to the flowers and Pandava. That's what I could get from that paragraph.
Right. And yeah, Baba often mentions about these flowers, right? Especially in the Sakar Murlis also. So Baba always say that we are the living flowers, Chaitanya Guldasta, right? Or Chaitanya flowers. So today also Baba highlighted that we are Baba's living flowers in that bouquet. And you rightly said that if it is just one type of flower, right, put together, then it is not nice. So in order to make it more attractive, you need different type of flowers. You also need leaves, right? Many other things to make it more beautiful. So that all is, different flowers and different part, right? So similarly, different, everybody is different in this, right? In this Ayakya and Baba's children, each one of us is with one or the other specialities, qualities. So in that way, yeah, so Baba would like to see us roses, right? And we have to give more fragrance, right? So flower means fragrance. And color and the petals, everything is different, very soft. So there are so many murlis in which Baba relate Brahmin family with these flowers. Yeah, thank you. Anyone else? And Baba also talked about, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just thinking, about, see, the kind of thing when he says, belonging to the Father is an easy yogi. So I was just thinking how just belonging to the Father one could be. See, be a child being fortunate, okay, fine, that is there. Because if you become the child of the Father, you get an inheritance, so you're fortunate. Naturally, when a child is born to a rich person, then he inherits all that property. So when you become a child of the Almighty Father, you're fortunate. But belonging to that Father, see, belonging to the Father means he's mine, I'm yours. So I was thinking how that helps to become an easy yogi. See, if you see, easy yogi means switch on, connect. No need to effort. I'm walking, I'm able to connect. I'm talking, I'm able to connect. Like as if my string is constantly connected to that one. But how belonging to the Father means to become. So here even Baba, he hasn't given us a complete thing that how belonging to the Father, belonging to one. He just ends it to saying belong to the Father means easy. Okay. So I was just thinking if suppose we could really churn something more on this.
Yeah. Anyone would like to add? Right, that's where Baba said that interesting line, right? That the love, right? In terms of love, you remember the mother, but in terms of attainment, you remember your father. Right? Yes. And we know that to become an easy yogi, yes, we have to belong. to Father means none but one. I think that connects the last Sunday's Murli, right? Very much. Ekavrata, right? That also, like we think of Baba alone, none but one. So that really makes it easy to connect Baba. So the reason we find difficult to remember Baba is because we don't give time, right, for Baba. So we'll have to spend more time with Baba, then it becomes really easy. Because even in Laukik, with whomever we are spending more time, right? So they will immediately come into our mind for any sort of a support, right? Unless we don't see here, if we make Baba our first point of contact for anything and everything, then any sort of a situation comes, so automatically we will reach out to Baba, right? But at the same time, if someone else is replaced with that, right, we don't give time for Baba and we don't share things with Baba or get close with Baba, then whoever is in contact or close, right, we are in Laukik. So any problems or situation arises, we immediately contact or take support from that person or remember that person instead of remembering Baba. So I think that is one way.
Yeah, okay. What you said, even if I see, even today, I think, I don't know, here it's today or yesterday's Vani Baba spoke about how can we be safe. So in remembrance, he has given how to be safe, how it is safe. You can conquer Maya, you can be sweet. And there were so many things when he gave it in the question, you can become Sato Pradhan and all. That's the best safety. Remembrance is the best safety. Now, belonging, if you see, has got, if you see the word belonging, see, I possess something, I own something.
Right.
I have a pen in my hand. If it's mine, I can say that's my pen. So ownership is something possession. Now, when you come to God, how do I say that belonging? Do I possess God? Do I have it with Him? He's not there. He's so far off. I have to reach out with Him through my thoughts. He's not physically present over here at all with me. Then, okay, how do I own Him? So, have I got rights of owning Him? For to own something, you have to give away something. Then only you can get that ownership of thing. Like if I have to buy that pen, I have to pay for it. Then I get back the pen as a owner. So I was analyzing on that word belonging to one father. I know, as you said, one word, none but one. But how does that belonging alone make me easy yogi? Is Sahaj yogi. That's what I was just saying. That's such a it's I think a very intricate thing. Baba has just touched upon the topic. I think now he should run a Murli for easy yogi.
Okay, right. So yeah, it makes so feel good when we read that we belong to Baba, right? So something God is saying that you belong to me. So it makes us give that comfort, and also Baba says to belong to me. Baba is we are becoming fortunate children, right? So child of Him, right? Belong to Father. Since Baba it is saying that, yeah, your children belong to me. So what we get is the intoxication, right? That I belong to God, right? I belong to the Father. So here, if you look at the devotion, right, on the path of devotion, or sannyasis, everyone, right, they all think that God belongs to me, right? Or here, Baba differently says that we belong to Baba. So Baba made us belong to Him on the path of devotion. People made a lot of effort putting a lot of hard work, and then they claim that God belongs to us. Right, so there is a difference in saying these two. Here, when Baba says you belong to us, that gives us more intoxication and eventually help us to remember Baba. Right? We feel so fortunate because we know that Baba picked us, right, one by one. It's not that we picked Baba, it wasn't our choice. So that was one reflection that touched me. Else would like to add? Right. And we all know,
Whether
right?
can I,
Yeah.
Vijitbhai, because no one is saying because I couldn't share yesterday because I connected, but I couldn't speak. I liked that some of you spoke about introversion and extroversion, and that's one of my favorite because I love that part to withdraw, which they say. And when somebody just shared in introversion, there is silence. I just always remember these people when they want to go in solitude, what they do, they cannot have introversion sitting at home. So they go out to the forest, they sit in a cave, free away from it, and then they do. So there, it's very difficult. But here, Baba is saying, in that silence of your mind, you can keep God in front of you. And it is such that introversion is a very, what we call it as, when you go in, all switches of outside are gone. And Baba also gives this an example of a tortoise. A tortoise, when it finishes its work, it goes within its shell, withdraws, and it just is part of its world, nothing outside that. It's like, we recharge ourselves. So I remember, I don't know whether it was Suraj Bhai or Ramnath Bhai, when this introversion and all was going on, they gave us a nice flow chart: outward, inward, onward, and Godward, and then stay with God. It was a nice way: outward extroversion, inward introversion, onward keep moving, just don't be there, and then Godward and stay with God. When I heard this play, I just wanted to share that. So that's why I'm sharing. Om Shanti.
Yeah. Thank you. That was very nice. Yeah. So even I like this introversion and extroversion. So there are many things for extroversion. Extroversion is easy, that we know. But introversion is difficult because you need to put effort for introversion. So for introversion can also happen in different way, like you can think something negative also, right? Keep thinking inside. But here what Baba wants us to do is the go connect with Baba, uses the points at which Baba gives, and then go deeper and deeper and um, find the pearls, the jewels, and stay. Go inside the ocean, go very deep, and then as we go deeper and deeper, we feel so happy about it. Extroversion is very easy because what people outside are doing is extroversion, going for sightseeing and buying things, shoppings, all that is extroversion, right? So many things are there to be seen outside world also. But we know that there are many more things to see inside also. So introversion, now another way we are doing the sightseeing by turning our face within, right? And then we see so many things inside us. There is a world inside us. Each one of us has that world. So the more we sit in silence, right? So that introversion takes place. But silence is, we also need knowledge, not just sitting in silence, but uh, we have to connect the Father and also see what Baba is saying. And with that knowledge, we should go within and then see the world according to or the way how Baba is teaching us. From that perspective, we have to see going within. So that really gives us happiness, right? So, and we will definitely create a beautiful vibration all around. We will experience so much happiness, and that attitude changes, right? Our words, our face expression, connection, interaction with one another, everything changes. And it makes us powerful also, introversion. Anyone else would like to add on introversion? Or if somebody would like to share how they do this introversion, right? Because we are this outside world, right? So you go, every now and then you have to interact with this world, which is again extroversion. So being in that extroversion, how do you manage to become introverted? Any sharings? I'll just quickly read the chat. Somebody says, R. Baba said we are able to do 10 tasks in the time taken to do one task. If we are accurate, yes, and we are and we are contented souls, right? So the important thing that Baba highlighted is we have to combine. We have to be combined, constantly combined with the Father, and then Baba said, yeah, we can do multiple tasks, and like you rightly said, 10 tasks. The important thing here is we need to set our timetable. So every day after Amrita Vela, we need to give some time to set a timetable about what needs to be done. So when you have the timetable, then it becomes easy for you to plan your day. Otherwise, by doing one thing or the other, the whole day will vanish. So important people will all have their timetable set already, and every action would be based on that timetable. So Baba says we are more important people than the VIPs out there. So we all should have the timetable, right? And Baba said that Madhuban Nivasis, they have so many sevas, right? So they have a timetable. So they are able to accomplish many tasks. And Baba said that Baba is our companion, so Baba is with thousands times, right? So when we make Baba, who's with 1,000 arms, right, our companion, so that makes our life easy, so we can accomplish so many tasks. And Kirchaben say outward, inward, outward, Godward. Yeah, right, outward. Uh, Sorry, outward, inward, onward, Godward, and stay there with God. Yeah. Withdraw like a tortoise and work from inside, recharge. Yeah, right. Lovely line.
Bijit Bhai, you were asking about how to be introversion. The best example I can give is daydreamers. I've really had this daydreaming. I used to do quite a lot. In daydreaming, so many things will be happening over here around you and all, but you will be thinking of on doing something and all somewhere within your mind, unconnected with nothing, not related with what is going around you. There may be a storm even, but you will be daydreaming. I'm not talking about forgetfulness like Shakuntala had for Dushyant. No, I'm talking about daydreaming is a kind of a step which we can once use even, to go inside you. That sometimes, and suppose you are in the midst of a storm, you can, if you stay in the storm, you have to get you have to get thrown by the storm. So I think some sister would like to share. That I'll just hear. I think that way, like daydreaming, one could really be a little bit intro option.
Yeah, daydreaming, right? So that's, I think, more of letting your intellect wander and you have no control over it. Right. Okay, so if there are no sharings, then we can move towards winding up the session. So we'll sit in silence, remembering Baba. Your, take a introversion, take a U-turn to within, and we'll see the Father within the screen of our mind, and we'll stay with him because we today Baba addressed each one of us as his Guldasta, right? Living Guldasta, Chaitanya Guldasta. And Baba created a beautiful bouquet, and we are that rose, which is in the center of the bouquet, right? And then the bouquet is created with a variety of flowers and leaves and everything, right? So every sender is like a bouquet, living flowers. Everybody is different with one or the other specialities. So let's create that powerful awareness that I am a special flower who give fragrance, Ruhani fragrance, the all around, those who come in connection with me. Those who interact with me, I give them this fragrance. Ruhani fragrance. And I belong to Baba. And Baba himself says, I belong to him. That makes it easy for me to remember. Father, I have the awareness constantly that I belong to him. And I am constantly combined with the Father. So this companionship is going to make my day more better. I can accomplish 10 tasks at a time as my companion. Father is with me with his 1,000 arms to support me in every task that I do. That makes me so powerful. to do any task and attain success in whatever task I do. I'm a powerful soul, child of Almighty Authority. When I'm combined with this Almighty Authority, I become Master Almighty Authority. Oh, thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall connect again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, you all have a beautiful day. Om Shanti.